Alright. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Daily. We're doing colonization. We're still working on Golden Spike System, a new hub. And yesterday we added 5 new constructions. And if we want to take a look at the map, I just learned that actually you can see the type of construction you have on the actual map itself. Like you go here in constructions in a galaxy map, and you have all 5 constructions, or you have the group all constructions in that system. So I have 1 defense outpost, 2 refineries, 1 science, and 1 industrial. So we're gonna actually work on the defensive, the security outpost, because what we want to do is have higher security in that system so we don't get ganked and we don't get attacked. So that's the actual things that we need, right? And we're gonna only do that. We're actually gonna just load up the fleet carrier right now and just do this amount. I gotta get combat stabilizers and battle weapons, and that's probably gonna be in my military outpost. So all these other things we can find. We'll see if we have any trouble. So let's start with aluminum. But thanks for joining me, and a couple of announcements, a couple of things I want to talk about. Please don't leave any kind of message in the chat and tell me the Star Citizen is a game and you're comparing Elite to Star Citizen. Star Citizen is not a game. I'm sorry, but until whatever they are, until gaming studio launches Star Citizen as a full-fledged game, Star Citizen's not a game. Right now it's a scam, and all they're doing is grabbing money from everyone they can to keep their scam going. So I got a message saying, Elite Dangerous is like a cartoon or a basic game. I'm like, dude. And then they compared it to Star Citizen. I'm like, please, man. At least this is a working game. This is a working game, and they're continually working on it after 11 years now. 11 years. Star Citizen has been around for how long? And $1 billion. If $1 billion was put into this game, can you imagine what this game would look like? But please don't tell me about Star Citizen. And I don't want to compare. Elite Dangerous is Elite Dangerous. I like Elite Dangerous the way it is. Thank you very much. And of course I want new changes, new things to it. Eventually that's going to happen. But right now, if Star Citizen was an actual game and we can play it, I probably would be streaming Star Citizen, because it does have better graphics and stuff like that. But as I see it, they will never go live. They actually will never go live. I'm sorry to say that, but that's if you are a Star Citizen fanatic and you love Star Citizen, you play Star Citizen, you're wasting your time. You really are. And then they keep wanting more and more money out of you. That's just the truth. Insurance and this other thing. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously? Play a game that actually works. And I don't think Squadron 42, whatever the squadron thing is I don't think it's ever gonna come out. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's ever gonna come out. Because that studio, that's to Roberts, whatever it is, I don't even know what the name of it is. It just can't get anything done. There's nobody running the show there. I don't know what's going on. I think they're just scammers. So I like Elite Dangerous. At least it's a working game. We have things going on all the time. We have good community goals. We have 3 now. We had 3 community goals at the same time. Right? We have new ships, and we can engineer those ships, and I can play private. I can play in a private group. I don't get ganked. I don't get It's not a PvP zone. I played for 5 minutes and I got ganked twice and destroyed twice. So what is that? I'm a brand new player and I can't play in Star Citizen. So yeah, and there goes my $45 for my ship. So just leave. If you're gonna talk about a game an actual game, if you want to compare, please compare one that's working. X4, Starfield. I played Starfield also, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it got too many instances. This instance to instance and instance, you just keep going from instance to instance. So I didn't like that. At least this actually gives you the kind of like the feel that you're actually going from, the feel that's seamless. Okay. In any case, let's leave it at that. Thank you very much, and please just leave the Star Citizen conversation out of this. This is Elite Dangerous thread, Elite Dangerous stream. I don't want to talk about Star Citizen. Good morning, Simon. I don't want to talk about Star Citizen, and I don't want to talk about any other game. Actually, if I don't play games that actually are failures, so I'm playing a game that works. And it works and is rather challenging, and it has a lot of things that you can do in this game. So, and they're adding more and more every single day. Okay, so right now we're just loading up for the security settlement, security outpost that's in orbit, that's around the sun. I'm building that for a reason, so I can have a little bit more security for pirates, because I did get ganked by pirates last time, and I did get attacked at one of the settlements by pirates. So in that system, so I want to make sure that I have some security. I'm going to be adding more eventually. I want to make sure that system is high security, and I don't have problems with pirates. So right now, the first one, the actual the first settlement, the security settlement, is what we're doing. We're gonna actually load up on aluminum first. 1774. And good news, I got to 90% mercenary rank. I'm at 90%. I got 10 more to go. That's about 10 conflict zones. It's rather rough because they increased the strength of the NPCs and their ability, but they did not increase the bond. Okay. Let's see. We got somebody that actually applied. Simon 375. Very nice. Let's approve his application. Simon, you're approved, buddy. You're in. After a few minutes, hi, it's me, Simon. Make sure you go back into that screen, that application screen for the squadron, and press approve again. You have to do it 2 times. I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do. So look, I'm almost elite mercenary rank, and why am I happy about that? Because since last April, that's 2025 April, I turned Deadeye on 2025, April of 2025, and I have not budged since then. So I am excited. Simon, make sure you actually go back into the Squadron feed and press approved again. You have to approve it twice. You have to, for some reason they have you do it twice. I don't know why. So make sure you do that. And then welcome to the squadron. I'll give you authorization on things. You'll have authorization to the bank and squadron carrier has tons of things on it, so you can upgrade your suit. Okay. Well, I will. Today I couldn't start my laptop, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna have to go and find out what the hell's wrong with my laptop. I have to go and see my friends who fixed it. Was supposed to fix it. What was last Thursday or last Wednesday? But they didn't. It can't start today, so I gotta see what the hell's wrong with it. I gotta see if it's working or not, and I gotta go take my big computer in to do the cooling system. So tomorrow morning I got some things to do. If you're new to the stream, please subscribe, check the like button, leave a comment, except for Starter Citizen. Please don't leave comments on Starter Citizen, and check the notification bell. This is an Elite Dangerous stream. We're talking about Elite Dangerous. And I'm not here to compare or badmouth any other game. If it is a game, a working game, okay? A working game. That means it's live.
If you need any advice, just wonderful.
Okay.
I'm here if you
That's
have any
that.
questions.
Yeah, I don't get I'm not gonna get angry at people for leaving messages about games. If you tell me something worthwhile like Star Citizen. Not Starfield or X4 or something or other. I'm okay with that. You like that game, you say, okay, I can't compare this game to that, whatever. But don't leave a message regarding a game that is not live, and it's been compared to as a scam. That's Star Citizen. So I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring it up. There's a good strong following for Star Citizen. I'm glad for you guys. If you want to keep throwing money into it, I'm happy. But at this point, they should give you shareholder. You should be a shareholder of the company. With all the money that I see people throwing into that game, they should give you stocks in that company. Whatever the name of it is, Robert Industries, whatever. So, please, let's talk about games that actually work and are functioning and are live, and they've been functioning for a while. Elite Dangerous is active for what, 11 years now? So let's talk about that. If you don't like the graphics, I like the graphics. Personally, I really love the graphics. One thing I don't understand about Star Citizen is the file size. The Elite Dangerous is half the size. That's because they use a lot of graphics that get them in trouble, and that's why it crashes all the time. And they use a system called Dark Forest or something or other for server management, which has been known to be a failure. Okay, I know that for a fact. So if you understand what I'm saying, it's basically that's the problems that you're having every time you log into the game and you try to play. You crash all the time. You crash most of the time. I crashed a few times, and I was a brand new player. I didn't have anything in there. So the file size is larger because they do have a lot of graphics, and they're using our maps. Actually, they're using the maps from Elite Dangerous. Okay, so I got aluminum. Yeah, but I don't hate the players. I'm sorry that they're actually playing that game. I wish they would come to Elite Dangerous and play this game and stay here and stop wasting their time over there. I'm not a PvPer, so if you are, that's great. That's what you like to do. I hate PvPing. I believe that Elite Dangerous is mostly of a friendly universe, so maybe that's why I expect people to act, civilized and play civilized, but that's not the case most of the time. See, 122 ceramic composites. So I got everything in this station. I'm gonna do the same kind of station in the other location, the Golden Spike. That'll be another kind of hub that people can colonize off of. There are tons and tons of actual systems to actually colonize around there. So if you feel like you want to do that, if you feel like you want to colonize, check Inara, do some searches and see what you can find around that station that I'm building. But I know I'm going to tell my guys to actually try around there. The bridge is open. There are a lot of systems around it, and a lot of colonizable systems, and there are people taking advantage already of it. So please feel free to go and colonize. Liquid oxygen. Let's go with liquid oxygen next. The big numbers. We want to get the big numbers. Liquid oxygen. So I'm using my fleet carrier as a transport because it's far away. And these Panther Clippers are not made for distance, and I don't want them to be for distance. So they're basically fleet carrier Panther Clippers that I can haul things back and forth. Once I have like a few more hubs that are close by, then I actually can use long-range Panther Clipper, which I intend to build eventually. They'll give me distance. I even shortened the fuel tank on this ship so it can make it more lightweight. So it can give me more boost so I can get away from pirates. So that's that. Suntil relics are 120. We still haven't hit 400 yet. So it's been a month since that player faction took over Naguri Station, where Suntil relics are gathered, and we still haven't hit 400. That's probably the best way to make merits. And I've even constructed Caspian Explorers to be Suntil relic runners, because it's the best one. You got a lot of distance that you can cover on the tank that it has. So yeah, I made it Suntil relic runners, and I'm waiting, but we're not getting to 400 yet, and which sucks. Come on. Hello, Burker. Hello. Welcome. What's up, Jack? Don't worry, I will let you know. Yeah, me too, man. I'm kind of disappointed, since that player faction took over that station. We haven't hit 400 at all, so I'm kind of like disappointed. I don't know what happened. In any case, I played this one system. Ah, shit. Did you see that? That guy hit me and just blew up. What the hell happened? That was the pirate. He just hit me and blew up. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, that was exciting. What the hell was that?
You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control.
Yeah, the best way to get merits is Suntil relics. And if you have a good runner like the Caspian, it can be a very good runner because you'll need fuel scoop. You don't need fuel scoop at all, and so you can run Suntil relics for a pretty long distance, 200-300 light years. If it has good range, like 58, 60, you can run it and make some good money with it. And you don't need the fuel scoop. It has plenty of fuel to go. It's damn. That wasn't really unlucky, dude. It just manifested in front of me, and I smashed it. I guess I bumped it, but I got super hulls, so I put military grade hulls on this one.
Landing successful. Solid approach.
I did take
Welcome to
damage
area,
though.
Commander.
Okay. Okay. So, aluminum, copper is done, and ceramic composite is done, right? So I'm working on liquid oxygen, right? And then I'll work on steel and titanium. All the small stuff I'll do last. Okay, not all stars are scoopable. Not all stars are scoopable. I don't have the list of stars that are scoopable. Does anybody have a list of it? Alright. Hold on a second. Not all stars are scoopable, dude. Your fuel scoop will automatically start scooping
No gravity. Magnetic
if it's a fuel star. And then when you're actually jumping and you see there's a message, it'll tell you the name of the star, the type of superpower running the system, and yeah, there you go. Jack put him on. I always can count on Jack. Jack's the best. He knows everything. Fuel stars are the OBAFGKM. OBAFGKM. Write that down. Okay? Write that down. But those are the fuel stars. But when you're actually jumping, it'll tell you if it's a fuel star or not. Okay? So it'll say in blue, it'll say in the message, superpower, government type, and then fuel star. Okay? Look for that. If it's not a fuel star, it will say none, or it won't have any message for it. Okay? So you have to kind of practice skimming off the sun. You're gonna have to surf off the sun, very, very close to it, but not too close. Okay, and if you start burning up, just fly away. Then you can come back. So you gotta have to ride that little line that's around the sun. Just ride that line. Okay, ride the line. Stay within the right of that line. If you go left, you're going to go right into the sun and burn up. Yeah, so those are the fuel stars. Not every star is a fuel star. So if you couldn't fuel up, that means it wasn't a fuel star. But your fuel scoop would automatically start
Do you need
fueling.
any advice? We've got a wide range of. Take all the time you need.
Your fuel scoop would automatically start fueling. Okay.
It's been a pleasure. Fly safe.
What do we have on a ship? I don't even know. Let's get some steel. Just get some, because I don't remember what I put on the ship. For oxygen, liquid oxygen. Alright. By my estimation, Golden Spike and the ground port that I built, that we built, Jack, if you join me, because I don't know if you're going to join me or not. By my estimation, it will have every single thing that someone needs to actually build settlements. So the only thing we'll be missing is military stuff, I think, but I can do something with that. I'll work that out somehow. So building this is try to make the actual construction smaller, make the hubs construction smaller. That's my goal. Let's get some steel, because I forgot what I brought for liquid oxygen.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Right, fuel stars OBA, FG, KM. Those are the fuel stars. Not every star is going to be a fuel star. Red giants are not fuel stars. Red giants are not fuel stars, Diamond. So if you see a red giant, it's never going to be a fuel star. Don't even get close to it. Because the actual, I guess, occlusion field, whatever it is that is farther out. So even though it actually shouldn't be that far out, it should be closer in because it's a red giant. But stay away from it. Red giants, neutron stars are not scoopable. White dwarfs are not scoopable.
Frameshift drive charging.
OBAFGKM.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, be careful with the neutron star. That even has a wider, what do they call it? Occlusion field? Or I don't know what the hell they call it. But it's even got a wider one. So you can get really close to it and you're going to start burning up. So just go to the left, go to the right, don't go into it. Right, but no, that's the actual name. That's the actual name of the station. You gave me the 144G whatever. What was it? The system you're in. The 114G Oculi, and I gave you the closest place where Sirius Corporation owns the station. That's the station. Sirius Corporation owns it. Okay. Now the reason I want to sell your data at a Sirius Corporation station is because eventually you're going to need the four main engineers. The four main engineers. Now the four main engineers are Felicity Farseer, Martuk, Marco Quent, and Professor Palin. Those four main engineers will give you pretty much everything you need to upgrade your ship, get it running faster, cooler, longer distance with their frame shift drive. I have the videos, but I couldn't get my laptop to power up, so I couldn't get the videos uploaded. But those four main engineers, the hardest one to do is Marco Quent. Most people have a problem with Marco Quent. And Marco Quent has a 4-step process to actually get him unlocked. Okay? 2 of which is Sirius Corporation Ally, which that's why I asked you to go and drop your data at a Sirius Corporation station. And secondly is to unlock Sirius System. Once you become a Ceres Corporation ally, you'll have access to the Ceres system. Okay? Alright?
Landing gear
So
deployed.
basically, just listen right now. Just listen, because it's in the video and you're gonna ask me again. Basically, once you unlocked Ceres system, you have two of the things out of the way. Okay, two of the problems out of the way. The best way to get allied with Ceres Corporation is to deliver data. Deliver data to them. And that's what I did. I tried it, and it doesn't take a lot to deliver. But if you have those scans that I told you,
Solid approach.
if you have those scans, once you deliver it, you're gonna have ally with Ceres system. And then once you go to Procyon is their system. You can unlock Ceres system, and you get two of the four things that you need to get Marco Quent out of the way. So that is the way to do that. That eliminates a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. So after that, it's just doing a quest, so you can unlock the engineer, and then bringing 25 what are they called? Something terminals. But they're on the squadron carrier. I have like 200, 300 of those things. Something terminals. I forgot what they're called. In any case, that's even on the. You don't have to do anything. You can take him off the squadron carrier, deliver him to Marco Quent, and in 20 minutes you can be done with Marco Quent. Where most of the time it'll take 3-4 hours to finish Marco Quent. So I'm eliminating the headache for you in the future, that all you have to do is deliver your data to a Ceres Corporation station that they're owned. The faction owns it, okay? And then you will get the reputation with Ceres Corporation. You're not there yet. You don't have the need to engineer yet. But when you do, the four main ones can be done in less than a couple of hours. But if you add all the things that Marco Quent wants you to do, oh my god. Oh my god. It's a killer. Like, I sat here literally and I want to rage quit when I was doing it the first time, because I hadn't done it in a long time. I was doing it on an account because I wanted to upgrade for the Panther Clipper. And I was like, why is it taking such a long time to unlock Marco Quent? But then I found a way around it. You know, I'm sure other people found a way around it a long time ago, but nobody streams. So I streamed it, show it off, and you should be able to unlock Marco Quent within 20 minutes. So that's a good thing. That's a time saver, so you can go and do other things. You can go and play instead of fucking grinding. That's one thing I fucking hate about this game, the grind. Getting materials. I said about the brain trees, I left a message. I keep talking about the brain trees. If they allow us to do what they did with the eggs, you know, with the egg hunt, with the brain trees, that would be so much fun. I would go and do brain trees all day. Just start shooting the trees and jumping from tree to tree and grabbing the stuff off the trees. Think about it. If they had that, that would be so much fun. And I hate material farming. Literally hate it. I hate it. I really hate it. But that would be so much fun if we can do that. You know? No gaming on May the 4th. For me, I'll write a list for tomorrow. Oh, today's May the 4th. Okay. I see your point. Okay, so I'm loading up, right? Let's get the oxygen, liquid oxygen 924. This station has everything. The ground station seems to me it has everything that I need. This ground station has everything I need. I think the other station by Golden Spike will have more agricultural stuff. I have 2 biologicals on the planet. It's a icy world. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll see what happens. All you can do is experiment. No one really has a hard copy on colonization. No one's done everything in this game. So let's see. Liquid oxygen. Computer components is in the industrial. Do I have a computer components here? 31. Yeah. 31. Get that out of the way. Now I'm doing the first one, the first security outpost, and I'm saying first because I know I'm going to build more. I want that system to have very high security. No pirates. When I build one with pirates, okay, I need to go there to the other one. Military grade fabrics, non-lethal weapons. When I build a pirate system, which I will, I'm thinking I'm going to build a pirate system. Sean's kind of got me, kind of thinking I'm going to build a pirate system. I'm going to build it nearby this system so I can go and raid it. That'll be cool. Polymers 243. Power generators. 13. Polymers 243. Okay. Alright, let's bring this up. I'll work on the steel next. Gotta have the security first. Because I'm gonna be going back and forth on the ground. All the things that are gonna be transporting for the refineries are gonna be next.
Incoming message. Frameshift drive charging.
And then science station and the industrial.
2, 1.
They'll have literally 3, maybe 4 economies. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it'll have 3 economies, 4 economies. I don't know. How much can a T3 have for economies? It's unknown. People say 3, but I see offshoots of like agriculture in some sense, in some points. So you know, I started off a little bit aggressive with Star Citizen and all that, talking about Star Citizen, and it's not like I trust me, I don't hate the players, and I don't hate the game, but the company really is scamming people. If you've $1 billion and you still can't go live, I mean, that should tell you something. And you're playing an alpha, and you keep on having to throw money into it, like here, insurance. Okay, that's a very good point. Good thing. Simon, the ship that you're flying, is the older version. So what we're gonna do is get you a newer ship once you get the scanning done, which I asked you to get 7, right? Go and do about 7 or so Stratus Tectonicus, right? That'll get you the money that you need for your T11 and for T11, and you can probably have enough to buy a Mach 5 Cobra. These new ships are SCO compliant. The older ships, like the Adder, is not. So when you're actually doing the SCO, use the overheating as an indicator to stop. You come out of SCO. So you're gonna have to SCO, slow down, SCO, slow down, SCO, slow down, kind of like that, because it does overheat, it does fling you around. That's the best way to use the old ships, is to kind of SCO, slow down, SCO, slow down, kind of do it in hopping like a frog. Okay, kind of, you're gonna have to get used to that. The older ships have this problem that you cannot use. They're not SCO compliant. But the newer ones, like the Mach 5 and the T11, will be SCO compliant. It won't fling you around. You'll see. So just practice right now. Become a good pilot. That's all I can say. I've got 3 full sample canisters for now. Do they expire? No, they don't expire. But you need to do more. So they're worth about 60 million. You're gonna need at least 80 for the T11. After you put everything in the ship, it's gonna be about 80 million. With the mining volley repeater, the Mach 2 limpet controller, the everything outfitting that you're gonna do, the engines, the drives. So it's gonna be about 80 million or so. Just do 7. Do 4 more. Okay, do 4 more, and then go to a series system, a series station. Once you get to the next location, you just give me the location in chat in general, and I will give you the location to go and trade those in. Because right now it doesn't matter where you actually. Yeah, I'm more on the way. Chill. I'm not hurry to grind the game in 3 days. Yeah, I know. Just we'll talk when you have the 7. We'll talk when you have the 7. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I play pretty fast, so I'm not. I guess I'm not empathetic enough at people's speeds and stuff. What? A commander set. Okay. Are you leaving? Okay. All right. So that's that. Yeah, the older ships, we've been asking them online, which I'm actually gonna post again, like in suggestions. We've been asking them to give us a drive for the older ships, like an SCO drive. Maybe we can engineer. That would be fantastic, and it will make the older ships viable, right? It'll make the older ships viable and still purchasable, which makes sense because they want to sell all their colors and skins and packets and whatever they got. They want to sell that for their ships, but none the people don't want to use the old ships because of the SEO. You know, they don't want to use the old ships because of the SEO. But I still use the old ships. I do. I like the Adder. I really love the Adder. But it's like you're gonna have to leapfrog. It's the Adder and any other ship. You have to leapfrog. You can't
I'll be over
just
here if you need any
continuously
help.
SEO like all the
Whatever
other
you need.
ones.
I'm here if you have any questions.
So it's still good if you leapfrog. You know, you still can use the SEO, but it overheats and you start flying around, flinging it all over the place. So, alright, so what we're doing? We're doing more colonization. We're going to do steel now. Where is that ship? Here we go. More steel.
Thank you for choosing Interastra.
Awesome. My little buddy hasn't come on yet. Guess Kicks went to work. See, paint jobs, they make a lot of money with paint jobs, but they're not going to be able to sell paint jobs on the old ships if the old ships are not functioning right. So they need to actually do something with the SEO. Anyway, that's my opinion. And they might not do anything with the SEO because they want people buying the new ships. So it's a catch-22 situation.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So I found a system nearby that I can go and run ground missions. Well, not actually nearby, but 200 light years is not too bad. So I can be in the system, do stuff here, and then go and do the ground missions. I'll do some more ground missions later. Trying to get to that 100. Tomorrow maybe I'll hit the 100. So I'll actually probably stream it. You know, conflict zones tomorrow, so I can. I'll see if I hit the 100 tomorrow. That'd be nice. So that means that I will be elite mercenary, which I've been waiting forever. I've been waiting forever. One thing they made the NPCs harder, like the enforcers. They are hard, and they have the missiles. They shoot missiles at you. They have the plasma shotguns. So it's a perfect combo: missiles, plasma, shotguns, right? And then they have the tormentors. So they'll knock you out. They'll knock out your shields and knock you out pretty fast. But they did increase the bounties. They didn't increase the bonds. They increased the strength of the NPCs, but they didn't increase the bonds. So that sucks. That really does. You know, it's like you made the game harder, but now what? You know, no reward for the gameplay that we're doing. So I bought an AR-50. I'm gonna try the oppressor's out of the list now. The oppressor is oppressed. It's like useless weapon, and it makes me sad because it looks nice. But I'm gonna try the AR-50. And then I'm going to try the other weapon, which I'm going to design. Let's see what I can do with it. It's a smaller version of the Athlon's laser. The mid one. I don't know what it's called. Actually, let's go see it.
We see you
Let's
out
go
there,
see it.
Commander. Let us know if you'd like to dock.
I know I have the
Access granted.
I have the
Please
shop
follow
here, the gun
standard
shop,
docking
open.
protocols, Commander.
the armory.
Docking requires confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
If you need a squadron, make sure you take us into consideration. We just had added 2 new people. We do have Germans. We have 1 Portuguese. We have a lot of Brits. Jack is Brit. Phaser Ruddock is Brit, and we have a lot of Brits.
Landing gear deployed.
So
Incoming message.
we can do a lot of things together at multiple time zones, which is cool. You know what? It runs out of ammo pretty damn fast. So I'm thinking maybe that's why they put the increased ammo capacity, whatever they had in the suits, because you do run out of ammo pretty fast, and then the NPCs are like bullet sponges.
We've got you safe and sound.
At close range, the Athlon
Our
is
services are at your disposal.
is just as bad as the Oppressor at point blank range. That's my observation. So like I want to try the AR-50. I want to try the other mid-size laser. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what the name of it is. But if you have to add, maybe another thing to your Dominator suit is maybe the ammo capacity, so that you can have more ammo. Jump ammo capacity. Maybe not battery, because there's plenty of charging stations everywhere on the field of battle. So here's one. Let me see what the name of it is. Yeah. Here we go. Pioneer Supplies.
Upgrading. You don't want to be caught unprepared.
Okay, so I got all the suits and all the weapons here. Right, the Eclipse. Have you used the Eclipse? Have you ever tried to use this one? It's automatic, right? But probably short range. What's the range? Clip size 45. The Athlon has a clip size 25. This one's clip size 45. But its damage is less. The damage is less than the Oppressor. Damage is 1.1. The actual Eclipse is 0.9. 0.9. Yeah, me too. So, and the Athlon is 1.6. The clip size is, you know what? That might be a thing to do. Maybe increase ammo capacity. But it only gives you 50% more, so there wouldn't be much. It wouldn't be much more. You know? It just seems like it runs out of ammo pretty fast. And I'm always having to find, the ammo, whatever thing. Rate of fire is 10 per second. It's twice that. So that would be about 1.8, 1.7 damage. Headshot is the same as the Aphion, but effective range is 25 meters. So yeah. Man, I'm really upset about the Oppressor. I really am. It's a beautiful weapon. Look how beautiful it is. Anyway.
You know where to find me.
They wouldn't mind. I would probably wouldn't mind building it and seeing what happens. Yeah, let's buy it. And seeing what happens.
Nice. The Eclipse is a smart
You know what?
choice. They go through
What if
shields
we
like a
add
knife through butter.
clip size? We increase the clip size. What's the increase? 50%, right? It's not doubling, but it's like 50% more ammo. Maybe we can increase the clip size.
Come back anytime.
Anyway, too bad you can't unengineer stuff like other games. The other way. You know, like replace one thing with another. And seriously, why can't we give it away? Just put it on a ship and maybe somebody else can use it. Like put it in storage. Why can't we give it away? I don't understand that. We have the items on there that we can engineer stuff, but we can't put weapons or armor on the ship. Anyway.
Welcome to Astra. Whatever you need, take all the time you need.
A bank should be a bank. A bank should let you put anything you want in there. Right? Okay.
Thank you for choosing Interastra.
So, yeah. Let's see what we can do with that weapon. I might build another Aphion, maybe one with increased ammo capacity instead of range. Okay, steel is 3645. I might build yeah, I might build another Aphion. Cuz it seems like it runs out of ammo very, very fast. And you always have to find so maybe if you had the suit has increased ammo, like extended ammo, and then the weapon has extended ammo, maybe that would be actually having some crazy fast landings building on a .04G body. Yeah, that's true. That's cool, dude. Okay, 1049. I need about 41049 more steel, and I'm gonna work on titanium. Okay.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
It'd be nice if I can transfer the thing over. Like, move it over to the other side of the computer. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Yeah, I might build another Amphibian, maybe, and then another suit, Dominator suit. What do you think of that? Havoc's more ammo, right? In the Dominator suit, and have more ammo in the Amphibian. I mean, even though you can grab ammo, and there's plenty of places you can grab ammo from, it's just you're in a gunfight and then you just run out of ammo. It's like, what the hell?
Flight path is clear. Take care out there, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
So it sucks.
Three, two, one, engage.
After this, because the other location's closer, I might build a long-range Panther Clipper. So there is another location by the neutron star that I started, but I never finished. And I might build a long-range Panther Clipper and run it from Golden Spike over there to the neutron star. We'll see, because Golden Spike is actually in the middle. It's like in the middle. I really want to thank you again, Jack. You did good work, and I'm gonna plaster your name all over the place. You did a good job. I should actually give you $1 billion. You need $1 billion, or you have money?
We are ready to receive docking requests. Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols.
I'll go and run
Docking request
merits
confirmed.
again and get $1
Assisted
billion.
approach is
I'll
go.
give you the prize. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna go. Let me make sure that I land. I'm gonna go AFK for just a minute.
Incoming message.
Yeah, I know you are a building giant. Like, you and I are kindred spirit, except you know more than I do, which is okay. I'm glad to have you along. You can tell me stuff.
Landing gear deployed.
Like, I wrote it down. You know, the scoopable stars. I wrote it down somewhere in my notebook, but I don't have it by memory. Like, oh god, I forgot. AFK 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Landing complete. Solid approach. Enjoy your stay with us.
Okay. Trouble with long-range PC2 is that you use up cargo rack slots. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is a problem when doing long-range PC2s. Yeah, at least 1.5, right? And you're gonna have to use shield. You have to get shields because interdiction is certain. Well, baby, no shields. Okay, so the steel's done. 3645. Titanium's 2309. Two 2309? Okay. 2309. Wonderful. I think I have another Dominator I can use. Like a class 3 I found somewhere. Grade 3 Dominator. I'm seriously thinking of putting the ammo in the Dominator suit. Because that's one of my issues when I'm in a gunfight. The Athlon freaking runs out of ammo like in 2 seconds. They should allow it to carry 50,000 tons. What are you talking about? The PC2? Or the fleet carriers?
Come to think about it,
You in the market for a new? Don't want to be caught unprepared.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do the one with extended
If you're up
clip.
against shielded targets, that
Larger
Aphelion
clip
will
size?
slice right through them.
And then Dominator suit. The ammo capacity.
That Dominator's a smart choice. Space for an extra weapon, better armor.
There might
Shields
be.
are
I think there
essential
might
if you're
be.
headed somewhere dangerous.
They didn't say what's coming.
Appreciate the business.
They didn't say what's coming. It's a vessel. It might be a smaller fleet carrier. So people can afford it. Whatever. I don't know. But a larger one would be cool. They should have upgradable stuff. Hey, Kicks. They should have a upgradable storage, upgradable. Everything should be upgradable on a fleet carrier.
I'll be over here. We've got a wide range of... Take all the time you need.
And they can charge us arcs. I don't give a shit. Cool.
Thank you for choosing Interastra.
No, it's 60. Which sucks. Actually, do the comparison for price point. The squadron carrier should be 125,000 tons. They charge us 25 billion for it. That's 5 times the size, 5 times more than the fleet carrier. But it only has 2.5 times more cargo. I mean, seriously, it's like we get shafted. It's twice the it's 5 times the price, but we only get 2.5 times more cargo. I don't like that. Actually, I don't like it. I just don't like it. I just hate it. I hate that. They should give us point for point. If it's 5 billion for the fleet carrier, it should be 25 billion for the squadron carrier. We should have 125,000 tons in the squadron carrier.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Imagine 125,000 tons. That'd be awesome. That's half a T3.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. You may depart when ready. Terrain alert. Pull up now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Flight path is clear. Take care out there, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hey, Kicks, you're at work right now? We're still on?
This is Flight Control. Considerate pilots are welcome, Commander. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing
Wonderful.
pad. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Landing gear deployed.
welcome, Commander.
Titanium. I'm at 1503. Okay. So, just to recap, I'm building the first security outpost, orbital outpost, in the system, in the Golden Spike system, because I want to increase the security level of that place. I did get ganked there, so I don't want to get ganked anymore.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
So let's see. Let's see what I can do. Is there an easier way to see which way around I need to land? I was approached from the wrong side and had to spin my ship 180, even though it's technically 50. I don't even know what you're asking. Way around what? Land on the planet, land in a station, orbital. You gotta be more specific. What do you mean? Great black screen. Come on. Which direction needs my ships? Knows so to say. Again, I don't know what you're asking, man. What do you mean, when you're landing on a planet, or when you're landing in orbit? In orbit? On an orbital station? Some things I think you're gonna have to figure out yourself, man. I don't know how your flying is. I mean, if we group together, I can see what you're doing. I can tell you what you're doing wrong, but I
I'll
don't
be
know
over
what
here
you're
if you
doing
need any help.
right now.
What are you in the market for? No rush.
I thought you're not playing. Didn't you say you're not playing today?
Thank you for choosing Interastra.
If I call and approach a landing or dock site, there's a front and back side. I can't land with the nose on my ship pointing backwards. Yeah, so playing only watching and learning. Okay. So what you mean when you're landing, you don't know if the landing pad is the right, if you're pointing the right way. Is that what you're saying? So you're trying to land manually. Try auto dock at first. See how the ship auto docks itself, and then learn from what the ship is doing. Okay. Like if you come in. Okay, let me land the ship, and I'll show you. I'll land this. Use auto dock is the best way to go. At first, and watch what the ship does. Yeah, but you're brand new, so you don't know how to dock effectively. Even if you're landing the adder. It took me years to actually learn how to land effectively before, and I still hit the ship. I don't engage my landing gear. I do all sorts of shit. So here, let's land the ship manually. Auto dock off. Okay. Let's land the ship manual. I'll show you what I do. Just use auto dock. Use the flight assist, as much flight assist right now as possible. Okay. You can learn to fly by watching what the actual ship is doing. Just watch the automatic stuff. I do know how to dock and land. Just tell me the indicator for the front and back side. Means for the front and back side of the landing pad. Right? That's what you mean? Okay. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, that's a sometimes that's an issue.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm actually gonna do it now. Show what I know how to do. Okay. Right, the number, the landing pad will have a number, and it'll tell you go and land there. Okay. And it'll be on one side or the other. The side that it's on, that's the front. But if you've seen an aircraft carrier, they have these kind of flaps. They have these things that are in back of the airplane. I'll show you in a second. But they're on the aircraft carrier also. They're on the fleet carrier also. So like when you come in, you see these things. That's the back. Okay, because those are that's the thruster guards, like to guard the other ships from your jet, from your thrusters. So, okay, here we go.
07 Commander, welcome to our carrier.
Are you watching, Simon?
Landing pad access denied. You're outside the 7.5.
So you gotta be 7.5. We established that 7.5 kilometers away before you can ask for landing. Now I don't land like this ship. I land like an airplane. So when I come in, okay, there's my pad 05, right? Okay, so let's analyze it. Where's the number? The number is in front of the pad. Okay, now do you see these things? You see these things, these guards? Okay, it's just like an aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier, these things come up in an aircraft carrier, and basically they protect from the wash, from the jet wash. They protect the ship and back of them from the wash. Okay, so the number is in front of you, right? Come on. The number is in front of you. Okay, so the number is above you here. And those things are in back of you. These things are in back of you. You see these things? Yeah, I didn't make a tutorial for this yet. Landing and takeoff and all that. What the hell? Okay. Anyway.
Contact confirmed.
Most people just do the auto dock and they figure it out eventually. So that's not something that people actually ask for tutorials. But like these things are like an aircraft carrier. You see? And here's a number in front. There's a number above. Right? So the number is actually in front of you, and these things are in back of you. These and they're supposed to guard you against the wash. They're supposed to guard the ship in back of you from the jet wash. Right? You see how the number is also? So if you're coming in and you see the number upside down, that means you're backwards. You know, so the number has to be right side like that. And that's above you, right? With those things at the end, at the back. Right? Those things at the back. Alright. Good talk. What did I do? I didn't even take any freaking cargo. Great. Oh, okay. Let's go back down.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Restrict speed until a carrier is.
Yeah, it's just like an aircraft carrier. Those things, and if you've seen like a Tom Cruise movie or whatever, and they're taking off from the aircraft carrier, you'll see these things come up behind the actual jet, and it's to protect the jets behind it from the wash. You know, from the wash of the front jet, right? So they come up behind it. So those things are always going to be in your back. Okay. Also to note, when you're landing in an orbital or in a ground station, we're going to go to ground station now. There's going to be like a structure. Okay, there's going to be a structure, kind of like a, I don't know, a terminal. The terminal building is going to be in front of you. Okay, I'll show you in a minute when I land, because I forgot my cargo. So the terminal building is going to be in front of you. Yeah, I do that a lot. Don't worry about it. You're a brand new player. I've been playing for 8 years. I still do that. I go in the wrong direction. Because I'm not paying attention. Most of the time I'm streaming and I'm talking to people and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. And it serves for a good comedy show in my stream. So I come in on the wrong direction. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Let me turn this off so I can land manually. Okay? It's okay. Happens a lot. Okay. Okay, when coming in on a settlement, this one's pretty big. Most settlements that will have like 1 or 2 pads, so it's not a big deal. So I'm looking for 3. 3's, and luckily they put on the other side. I can see it from here. 3's on the other side.
Access granted.
Okay.
Heading for approach to pad 03.
So notice that I can already see the numbers in the front of the pad, right?
Terrain alert. Pull up now.
Ooh, heavy, heavy. I'm going to hit the surface.
Hull integrity compromised.
Oh, this guy. 03. This plan is a little heavier than normal plans. Okay. So so I'm coming into the station. Watch this. Do you see the buildings that are there?
Proceed with care.
You got the windows. And look at the you see these things on that I showed you on the fleet carrier? How they're up?
Taking damage.
They're actually raised up, right? To protect the building, I guess, from the wash of the jets. So there's the buildings. When you're coming in, the buildings are going to be on the front side. The terminal building are going to be on the front side. Okay.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark.
Okay. Good enough. That's a good lesson. Nice. So flight, I should put that into the tutorial. I'll do that. I should put that in there. I'm learning from Simon, so having Simon around, I'm learning what to put into tutorial, because I want people to know this stuff, right? So let's get some commodities. Let's get the titanium. Finish the hull. Titanium. Oh, 806. Okay. Titanium. Do we have water purifiers here? 19. Probably not. Technology. Nope. Oh yeah, we have 19. And water we don't have here. So we need to get the rest of the stuff from wherever. Okay. Let's go back to the ship. Yeah, actually, you're helping me, Simon, so don't think that you're a burden or anything like that. Actually, I'm seeing that I need to show people certain things like flight controls and all that. I don't use a HOTUS, so I use a keyboard and mouse. That's, like I told you before, I don't have a special chair to actually have the HOTUS on my sides, and that would be like the ideal positioning for HOTUS, but like on the desk, like my elbows are too high up, so it's cramping my style.
Get out there, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I like the penetration tester if that's the right job. Show you all the way, and then you could misinterpret stuff. Nah, man. When I started the game, you know what happened? Okay, I'll tell you a little secret. The Z key on your keyboard is flight assist off and on, right? When I started the game, for some reason, I probably pressed the Z key, and I was in that. Okay, here's what happens when you press the Z key. Your flight assist goes off, and your ship is all over the place. It's actually perfect. Flight assist off is perfect for HOTAS, by my understanding. Okay, you see how it's like flopping all over the place? So when I started the game, I actually must have pressed the Z key, and I couldn't fly that little loner ship for my life. I was all over the place. I'm like, what kind of game is this? I'm like, I hate this. So I quit. Right? Then I saw a video where this guy, Hawk Gaming, and he has a lot of tutorials also. Hawk's Gaming, he was talking about the Z key, right? And flight assist off. And I'm like, oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay? That's what I did wrong. Right? So, flight assist off, it actually gives you full control of your ship. And for, I guess, some pilots like to fly with it off. But, like when making super curves, super turns, I'll turn the flight assist off and make that turn so I can in combat. But right now, I use it all the time. Nobody actually turns it off except for really knowledgeable combat pilots. Did I actually get the again? Oh no, I did. I got stuff. Okay. So titanium is done. 2309. I got the water purifiers. I don't know what Star Citizen has, but maybe that's the case. But you like fly without assistance from the computer, so that flying becomes harder in a sense. And I use it sometimes in combat so I can make turns. Sometimes, especially with Thargoids, when I'm cold orbiting around a Thargoid.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
But you'll get the hang of the controls. That's not a big deal. And you'll figure things out on your own eventually. But some things I want to help you with so you don't grind too much. Okay? I mean, you'll do a little bit of grinding. You'll do some mining and stuff like that, maybe, to get some money so you can buy things. But in Rest, you can do whatever you want in the game. Z, not C, Z. Z key. Yeah, so at first I played with flight assist off, and I'm like, I couldn't play the game, and I quit. It's like 5 minutes into the game, I'm like, no, this game sucks. I can't fly the ship. It's too hard for me. So, after seeing the video, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm doing. And then I figured out I need to turn it on,
no matter what business,
and I was flying right. Yeah, you gotta look at the key bindings. Check out the key bindings and see what you got for key bindings, because you're using a HOTAS also. Okay. So
It's been a pleasure. Fly safe.
we're gonna take this out, get some water, and get some other things. Okay. Battle weapons. Water. Let's go for water first. This is a T8. This is one of my favorite transporters. That's the emblem you can put on your ship also, by the way. You're in our squadron, so it is the Golden Dragon. The Chinese think the Golden Dragon's a lucky dragon. I don't know, I've been pretty lucky so far. The best luck I had is to find Jack. That's the best luck I had. Jack knows everything. He is an internet guru. And if you don't know who Jack is, that's Phaser Ruddock. He's in our squadron also. He's a silent type. He doesn't like to talk much.
Landing gear retracted.
But he's there. He's like the Holy Ghost. He's there. Just when you think you have no support, there he is. You have him. Jack is there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speed restrictions lifted. Have a safe trip, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so let's go get some water. And that's way out. Way out. Way out. Here. Here's the SCO drive in Super Cruise Overcharge. Now I usually put the Super Cruise Overcharge and then I deactivate when I'm close enough, and then I just let it cruise into the area. I am a lazy person. I don't like to fly when I don't have to, so I have Super Cruise Assist on. You should have that also. You could have purchased, you should have that on your ship already. The only thing that you didn't have probably when you bought the ship was a detailed surface scanner. Fantastic. And this is one of my actual things that I just should have built a T2 here. I don't know why I didn't, but I'm gonna actually fix the mistake a little bit later. I only have let's see what I have. 4 construction points, yellow ones, so I need another 7. I think 7 more. But I'm in no rush. Then I'll build a D2 with agriculture on it.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
31 mortar. Has a lot of food, right? Machinery, technology. Has Imperial slaves for sale. 37,000 Imperial slaves. Where are they gonna put all those Imperial slaves? Oh god, that's crazy. Non-lethal personal weapons, reactive armor. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to a station I barely go to, and that is Draxter's militia.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
I think I have stuff there that for the station, but I'm not sure. I don't know where to find all the stuff, but where's Draxter's militia? Seriously. There's the ice station. There it is. Okay, let's go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Not exactly sure if the military base has a military outpost has everything I need, but we'll find out sooner or later. We'll find out. I like this one. Like, I don't know why I don't fly it more often. It's too dark to see. Look, Jack, that's what I named it. Soontil Express. So I'm ready to go, man. Just don't have... I have 2 ships that can do Soontil relics, but I don't have the station. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sure the players, when they did the BGS, I'm sure they had good intentions, but right now we're going on what, 2 months now that no Soontil relics? So when I first built this was the original spot. This is where the flag was. And maybe I should have done something different with the spot, but oh well. It says commercial outpost. That's originally what I designed it for. I should have made it military. But on the surface it says military, so it took on a military economy. Hopefully I find the things I need here. No merits is relic stored in FC. Yeah, you get no merits for that. It has to be in your ship. You got it the same. You got it in the same delivery. If you store it, it doesn't do anything. You can't get any merit. You'll get money, you know, but you won't get merits. I did that experiment already. I did 2 loads, and I said, let me see if I get merits. And I did 2 loads. I only got merits for 1 load. Okay, so let's see what we can get from this location. We need... What we need is battle weapons, 19 of them. And we have no battle weapons. Are you kidding or what? This military... Combat stabilizers, 25. Those are drugs. Basic medicines, no. Nope. So this place has nothing, man. I wonder if it's on the surface. Okay. And everything else is in the other station. Okay, so let me go to Dodec. Yeah, you can use your FC to jump your you know, your ship that you have the relics in.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
But I told you the Caspian is ideal because it needs no fuel scoop and it has like 1,100 light year range. So it's ideal.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I designed the Caspian Suntil Relics runner, right? So that, and I think I got it with the pre-engineered stuff. I can get it to 500 to hold 500 Suntil Relics, which still wouldn't be too bad. You know, doing 3 runs would probably give me about 70,000 merits, 75,000 merits. So that's not too bad. Let's go to the Dodec and see if I have. I remember seeing the shit I have somewhere. I don't know where. But it's supposed to be in a military outpost and it's not here. Yeah, that's why I did combat with it. I did relics runs with it. And I said, okay, Caspians are great ships. So I went from hating the ship to loving it. And you see I have chromed out and all this. I love the chrome on it. I have to have it chromed out. I gotta pimp my ride. Yeah, it requires a large pad. That's the only problem. We can switch to the T8, but without fuel scoop, its range is limited. You can find a location 200 plus light years from that settlement and get good enough merits for it. When we do that again, I want to try it. I want to see. Yeah, there's a lot of construction. Everybody's doing a lot of T1s all over the place. Everything's T1. Even in the best systems, they're doing T1s. I must be the only idiot building T3s and T2s. I'm getting away from designing systems with T1s because it just doesn't do anything. It's like the ground T1. It's worthless. it really doesn't do anything except claim the system. So I feel bad about having them built already. I wish I can upgrade them. Here's the Dodak.
Lakon Delta Romeo Alpha, welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely. Access granted. Please head directly for B.
Yeah, baby. Isn't that cool or what? Look at that. Did you see how the flaps with the wings go down? That's cool, man. That is really cool. That's cool. Eh.
Ship is on the ground. Engaging docking restraints.
Okay.
You are most welcome, Commander.
Let's see. Do I have what I'm looking for here? I don't even know, man. Because I need these things and I... Let's see. Surface stabilizers. No, that's not what I need. Combat stabilizers. I don't have that here either. Weapons. Don't have that here either. Where would you find the weapons, man? I don't believe... I should have them in my... I should have them in my system. I don't get that. Okay, battle weapons. Man, it's saying it's like 122 light years away. What kind of station it requires? What kind of station? Let's see. Does it require? A large station. Industrial agriculture. Okay, industrial agri. I have an industrial. So before I go there, let me go to the industrial place. I know I saw something somewhere. So let me go there first. I need combat stabilizers and battle weapons.
Landing gear retracted.
Disengage from landing pad. Maintain correct lane on exit.
That's cool. Are you kidding? I just killed a guy, blew up. What the hell happened? I just blew up the guy. Okay. All right, let's go to let's go to this place, the industrial station, Draxter's Mill, and thank you, Jack, for coming up with a new name for it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. So the other two locations that have this are both industrial. So yeah, they're both industrial, high-tech industrial. So they should have it. They should have it at my industrial location. So hopefully I have it. If I don't, I have to do a little flying. Now I need the battle weapons and the combat stabilizers, which is required for security stations. You know. Now, before one of the patches, these used to be illegal. So you used to fly with these to the construction zone, and then all of a sudden you got a bounty on you from the actual Brewer Corporation because you're flying illegal stuff. But they fixed they fixed that in the patch, so hopefully it's okay now, and I don't get a bounty on me.
Delta Romeo Alpha, thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking.
So I went to a military post, nothing.
Please head directly for Bay
Went to my
35.
Dodeck, nothing. So this is an industrial
Docking initiated.
location, which is just like the first top 3 locations that it shows me that have battle weapons. It says, actually says high tech. High tech industrial. I don't do many of these security places, so when I do, and I thought I had everything in my system, but I guess
Landing
not.
gear deployed.
I'm gonna have to set that up in the other location.
Docking complete. Perform landing checklist. You are most welcome, Commander.
I mean, I got a majority of things that I need for construction, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, so surface stabilizers, food, legal, drugs, nothing there. Medicines, nothing there. Technology, bioweapons, nothing there. So I got nothing. I thought I saw it in my system. I don't know. Where did I see it? Okay, so we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go to this other system and get that. So I'm gonna get what I need, and then I'm gonna get what I need from my refinery and deliver that, and then go and get combat stabilizers and
Detachment
battle
complete.
weapons.
Maintain correct lane on exit.
Yeah, it looks like there's only 122 light years away. 122 light years away. Yeah, military ones are hard, so when I build them, I have to build more at once. I built 4 in the system at once.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Mm-hmm. Power play.
Lincoln Delta Romeo Alpha. We look forward to receiving your destination, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit. Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on docking bay 38. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
Okay,
Landing gear deployed.
so I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff from here. Go back to my fleet carrier, dump it, and then actually just use my fleet carrier to go there, but I'm not gonna do that. Insulating membrane 183.
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew. Report to
It'd be
station
funny that I have
services for
everything
more
here.
information, Commander.
It would be very funny. Insulating membrane. No, no battle weapons. $183. Okay. I need food 37 and 13. Food cartridges. $37 and 13. Okay. Pretty much done here. I'm going to deliver this and then go and get those at the other system. Sometimes you have to do that. But the range of this ship is not that good, so I think I have enough to get there, enough fuel to get there. I don't have any fuel scoop, I think. Yeah, no fuel scoop. Alright. Let's go take this stuff to the fleet carrier and then go get the other stuff.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have cleared the no-fire zone.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I got 10% more to go to hit Elite Mercenary. I'm kind of excited. So after this stream, I'm gonna go and run a few more combat missions, and like tomorrow I'll do the rest of them, probably do them on stream, because it'll be a momentous occasion. I've actually waited since April 2025 to actually become elite, so I like the insignia. I really like it for elite mercenary.
This is flight control. Consider it
I was stupid because I should have done more
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
more mercenary when it was actually profitable to do mercenary. Like the combat with the Thargoids didn't really give you mercenary ranking, but somehow doing bounty hunting or whatever used to do that before they made some changes, and a lot of people got the mercenary 5 and I didn't. So but hopefully operations will change that. They'll do some changes which are needed to the bonds.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
Now, I got this done. This done. I just need combat stabilizers and battle weapons, which is retarded because it's very low. 19 and 25. 19 and 25. So I have to go to system. I have to go to system Scorpius Dark Region, which I've never been to. Scorpius Dark Region. Alright. And I gotta go to C13, which is in the other direction. 4 jumps. Okay, that's not bad.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. You have liftoff.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have now departed the no-fire zone. Flight control signing off.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
The last time they had that free paint job for I don't know what it's called, but it's a really nice paint job for this ship, for the T8. They had it for free at Christmas time. It was awesome. Man, I grabbed it right away. I knew it was gonna look good. It actually looks fantastic, black and red. I love black and red.
Drive charging.
Blue and orange, black and red, chrome. Those are my favorite.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I got enough to get there. That's good. I'm happy about that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm very happy about that.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Okay, we're almost there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Awesome. I actually thought I built everything, man, but it looks like I didn't. I don't have the.
3, 2,
I don't have the military gear. Just battle weapons. I thought I did. I should probably in the military settlement will probably be available. Probably. Who knows? Okay, so I gotta go to Hopkins Liberty. This is extraction. No, it's not the one. Is there another one? hope. Empire, here's the one. Okay. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be gonna hit elite. I hope. I'm hoping. Yep. Alright, so I started about 6 minutes ago. So I'm calculating how if I send a fleet carrier, make it jump. So this way, could you explain the heat meter on me? I mean, I get it, but it gets hot near the sun. Okay. Okay, I'm back. There's something called a heat sink that you can buy and put in your on your ship. If you notice on the left-hand side, they're in blue. They're above the Dodec starport sign. It's called heat sink. And the heat sinks, what they do is they draw heat from the engine in the ship and cool it down for a very short period of time. Okay, so what you gotta do is just avoid overheating next to the sun. So you get too close, you're gonna actually burn up. So it's just the flying. You just gotta learn to fly. That part I can't teach you. You're gonna have to learn to fly that. On the planet, it doesn't overheat, but if you go in too steep, you will lose the angle and end up the ship just automatically comes out of
You are most welcome, Commander.
orbital glide. So again, that's flying things. You're gonna have to learn how to fly. That one I'm not gonna be able to tell you what to do. It's just some things you learn by yourself. But try not to hit. There's a line. There's a little yellow line around the suns and the planets. Try not to go into that line. Okay, that means you're going to shut down your ship. Okay, battle weapons. I need 19 battle weapons, 25 combat stabilizers. Okay, so I'm going to send my ship ahead. Yeah, that line is the exclusion zone. So if you go within the left of it, you're already in trouble. So try not to go in the left of it. Okay, carrier management. I'm going to send a carrier. I'm going to send a carrier jump. Request, so when I get there I don't have to wait too long. Okay. So I got this one. We're gonna go here. No, actually we're gonna go right there. Okay, so let's head back. Should take us 6 minutes to get back. So we're not gonna wait too long to jump.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing restraints lifted. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Okay, so you notice it had a little yellow line around it. So there's the little yellow line. If I go to the right of it, I'm gonna be burning up. The left of it is where I want to be. If you have a fuel scoop, you know that's where you want to stick, like right there, and fuel scoop. But I don't have a fuel scoop on the ship, so basically that's what you're gonna have to do. If you get too hot, just fly away.
Drive charging.
I noticed the three, it tells me the range, the security level, and the fuel stars. So the primary fuel stars weren't going to be landing, so the next system has a fuel star. That's what it says, primary.
3, 2, 1, engage.
If you're going to scoop, you want to be left of the exclusion line, right? And you're gonna have to skim off of it. Just go nice and easy and skim off of it. If you get too hot, if you get too hot, like this is gonna get hot as if the closer I get to the line, right? Maybe not, because this ship is pretty good, right? It's getting hotter, right? So this is how you're gonna fuel scoop, right? And if you get too hot, you just fly away. And then come back once it cools down. But in the station you can buy something called a heat sink, so you can put that on your ship. Does your ship have a Super Cruise Assist? Super Cruise Assist? Well, if you have Super Cruise Assist, you're not gonna go into the sun. It'll stop automatically. But those ships usually come with Super Cruise Assist.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And it will stop automatically. You're not gonna fly into the sun. What I mean to say is does it keep on going once you enter into the system and you're next to the sun? If it keeps on going, you don't have, like right here, you see how it stopped? I'm 0. Right? Yeah, you can set the to 0 speed after hyperspace jump. Okay, let's go to the fleet carrier because it's gonna be jumping by itself. Press 4 and go to ship panel. Ship panel. Okay, and it'll be here in this section with the computer chip. Flight assistance. And it'll be right there. Hyperspace dethrottle. Okay. Hyperspace dethrottle on. So that means that when you hit a system, it'll shut down by itself. It won't. I always have to have super cruise assist because I'm always falling into the sun. So I have to have that on.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Alright, cool.
Landing gear deployed.
So I brought the ship over. I got what I needed for that first security outpost. We need that security outpost for pirates. We want to have no pirates in our system. Okay. That's a bug. It still shows Potemkin Empire. Okay.
Services are at your disposal.
And I'm jumping to the system that I need to go to. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it. I will be back on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll be doing. I'll try to get to elite mercenary rank. So that'll be a feat. It'll be like a birthday party. So I'm gonna call it here. Fly dangerously, Commanders 07, and stay frosty. Take care.